This team believed it from day one. I mean, this time last year was something that we talked about, but I don't think we really knew what it all required. But from start to finish, in the fall this year, we talked about the vision and we talked about, what was needed in order to accomplish it. And at the core of that was our belief in each other, our belief in the staff, and just our belief in what we knew we could accomplish with this particular group.
When you are trying to do things you've never done and set a new foundation and make all the history that we did, it really starts with that belief, and I feel like we all bought into that so heavily.
And I think that's what got us through the hard times, like you said, in those uncomfortable times when you're tired, the 6 a.m. workouts, whatever it is, having that in the back of your mind, believing it.
Yeah, and I can remember how many times throughout the season Coach Moore was like, I need you to believe it, you never have,
What we did accomplish this seaon was no surprise to any of us because we all believed. We all believed in it. We all believed in the mission, and we were able to really accomplish that and then some. We believed it early on when we came out and we beat Rhode Island, to start the year.
I mean, I feel like Rhode Island to start was it was electric. It just felt we were firing on all cylinders and
We had so many fans too.
We had a lot of fans and the feedback.
On campus.
The feedback was just overwhelmingly wow, you guys look different, you guys look like you're playing together.
It's a season opening win, 88-70.
And then we beat Boston College at home.
All I remember is Coach Moore, the video after, what are we, 2-0? What a great start to our first head coaching season.
We believed when we went to Cancun, those games gave us the confidence, that we could play with anybody in the country. We believed, I don't think anybody else in the country believed that we could snap that Ivy, win streak by Princeton, but we did, and we were so ready to do that.
Off the give and go, Forbes left open for 3 and knocks it down. What a start from beyond the arc for Harvard. 3 of 3. Right place, right time for Elena Rodriguez.
That was, in Annie's words, electric. I think Annie was the most pumped out of everyone. Everyone was so pumped, but Annie was on a different level. She wouldn't stop talking about that for weeks.
Yeah, I feel like that was another tone setter of and I said it to y'all, when I heard Lola say I'm not losing this, I was hell yeah.
Princeton's 42-game Ivy League win streak comes to an end in Cambridge. Harvard with the victory this afternoon, 67-59.
What happened in that locker room after, just the joy, really speaks to the belief that we all had, and what we knew that we could accomplish. We had a ton of firsts, for this group. Just celebrating Lola Mullaney and hitting 1,000 points. Really, cementing her career as one of the best, in Harvard women's basketball history. Our postseason run, I think it all began, with that win over Columbia in the Ivy tournament.
The history started with the Ivy tournament.
It was so fun to have family there too. We had all the family come to the hotel. Yeah, it was just so much support. Yeah, all the pieces
came together. Everyone had huge shots, huge steals.
Do you remember at the end? Do you remember at the end when we were the buzzer went and we were going to overtime? We all looked at each other. We were we got this. Harmony's dripping sweat. I was Harmony.
To that point, you saw Harmony another level of leadership, which was incredible to see.
That was
it just felt everyone was so
her taking over the huddles too. I remember sometimes because we do a lot of talking sometimes, but just sitting back and hearing.
That's when I knew I was we're gonna win.
We talked about making shots and making plays, and we did it. What we were able to do in the WNIT was just watching a dream come to life.
It allowed us time to get the recognition that we did deserve.
For sure.
Getting to the 20 wins too. Getting the recognition that the coaching staff deserved coming in for the first year too.
I told the team this, we didn't just win those games, we took those games, and we had a whole lot of fun doing it. Harmony with her triple-double, something that has only been done once here, at Harvard, and the first, to do it with scoring 20 points or more, going to UMass and winning that game. What a game. I mean, just the back and forth, beating Rhode Island here at home. For us to really come together in those moments just speaks to the belief that our team had in each other and what we knew that we could accomplish.
We deserved that.
We totally did.
I've got so much love for this group. They will always be my forever first team. I mean, I talk to Kathy all the time, and I say, the best gift she ever, gave us was the group that we inherited this season. I'm forever thankful for our senior leadership this year. They believed, man. They believed like nobody else did. Everything that we have gone through together, I just could not have envisioned it, being scripted any more perfectly than the year we had together.
We believe that they're gonna be successful and win an Ivy championship in the near future.
And I
can feel it.
And just so tremendously fired up for, even just, how the season ended, and really just cannot wait for what's to come. And it's not, it is not the end. It may be the end to this season, for this forever first team, but they are just, just laying the foundation for what's to come, and it is just the beginning for Harvard women's basketball.